Hey, friends, Mickey White here. Thanks for joining me for this discussion and performance of Townes Van Zant's None But the Rain, a song that was the closing track on his album Townes Van Zant, which I will always refer to as the Kishin album. He played this song in the key of C with a recorder accompaniment. I'm going to do it in that same configuration, but up a couple in the key of D. And I will shorten the intro a little bit, but it's pretty much what he did. He and I never played this song together, but it was part of my repertoire in my earlier solo days before I started playing with Townes and Hemorrhage and all that. The song, most of y'all are familiar enough with this that you know that it's a dialogue or a conversation between the narrator and his object of affection, whom he's in the process of leaving. So it kind of changes and morphs as it goes along, and much like the man himself, the song is kind of enigmatic. The first verse, he's pretty much calling this thing off. It's over. Our walking's done. But then he's kind of, broaching the idea of a reconciliation, and he's certainly wondering about, how she's going to respond and react, his love object, after he leaves. And then the last verse, of course, is the woman's response. And it's pretty much open, and in one sense, you could say that she's going to wait for him, that kind of thing. In another, you could see that she's, in my view, that she's accepting things as they are, and she's saying, "Fare thee well, my love, goodbye." What you can take away is this is a pattern in his work. I've argued previously with other songs, that Townes is, he didn't want to leave pain and sorrow in his wake. And I think that he's grappling with that, he's a conflicted feeling of leaving and the effect that it has on his lovers and the women as he goes. Certainly in the Tower song, "Close your eyes, I'll be here in the morning." But you note that he said, "I'll be here in the morning, close your eyes, I'll be here for a while." And he throws in a minor chord just to emphasize that. Greensboro Woman, he's cautioning the Greensboro woman, don't you smile on me. I couldn't do you right, babe, spinning around this way. And the Snake song, "You can hold me if you want to, but I got poison. I just might bite you." So I think that he was aware of that, and he was dealing with it, and you could see it popping up in different elements of his songs. To me, that's why it kind of emphasizes the song that he wrote in the mid-'80s for Janine, "Ain't Leaving Your Love, Babe." And that's the first time that, he's really, really like totally committed, unequivocal. As far as, Townes' relationships with women and the women in his songs, I want to recommend a fine essay by Ann Holbrook in this series of essays, For the Sake of the Song. And she really treats, Townes, the women in his songs and gender roles very effectively. And Ann and Dan, the other main contributor and co-editor, they actually play Townes' songs. They have a band, a cover band. So it's nice to see scholars that are really immersed in his work. So all that being said, let's do it. Townes Van Zant's None But the Rain. We had our day, but now it's over. We had our song, but now it's sung. We had our stroll through summer's clover, but summer's gone now, and our walking's done. So tell me gently, who'll be your lover? Who'll be your lover after I've gone? Will it be the moon that hears your sighing? Will it be the willow that hears your longing? lonesome song? Will it be the rain that clings to your bosom? Will it be the sunshine that dries your golden hair? Will it be the wind that warns of my returning? Will a rose be in your arms when I find you waiting there? None but the rain shall cling to my bosom. None but the moon shall hear my lonesome sigh. None but the wind shall warn of your returning. So fare thee